Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Chat Reviewers. In this video, I want to do a quick video on the whole CNN blackmail scandal that's been going on, and I really didn't want to make this video. I thought about it yesterday, and then I was like, nah, I want to do something more iPhone related, but it's just blowing up, and honestly, it's so fucking wrong that I had to make my own video on it, just basically for you guys, describing what happened in case you don't know, and what you guys can do to protect yourself from something like this happening to you. So basically, what happened was the other day, Trump tweeted out this GIF that someone made. It's an old wrestling skit with Trump, fake beating up someone, and someone just literally photoshopped a CNN logo on their head, and it shows Trump beating up that person, but now it's CNN, whatever. So everyone knows that this is a meme. This is a GIF. It's for fun. There's nothing harmful about this. In fact, it's kind of funny considering the bad media that Trump gets. But that's besides the point. And this is not for. It doesn't matter if you're left or right, if you're liberal or conservative, Republican, Democrat, whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact is that what happened here is wrong, not the GIF. Now, Trump tweeted out this GIF, right? CNN did not like this, of course. So what did they do? They go after Trump. Wait, no, they didn't do that. They didn't go after Trump because they know they can't. They went after the guy that actually made the GIF. Yes, that's what they did, which turns out to be, according to some reports, a 15-year-old kid. Now, a 15-year-old kid made this meme. It's a joke. There's nothing harmful about it, right? Everyone knows it's a meme. And CNN, a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, is going after a 15-year-old kid. That is messed up. So in case you're wondering what they actually did, there are, conflicting reports here on if the kid's actually 15, whatever. I'm just going to, for the sake of this video, go on what is basically common knowledge at this point. Maybe true, maybe false, but this is what most people agree on. And he posted it on Reddit. So that's originally how they got this kid's IP address. That's how CNN tracked him down. So there are plenty of things that CNN could track down, but they choose to go after a kid that makes a fucking meme on the internet that Trump just happens to tweet out. Now here's what happened. Let's pull up this paragraph right here. After posting his apology, his name's Han asshole Solo, called CNN's K-file and confirmed his identity. In the interview, he sounded nervous about his identity and being revealed and asked not to be named out of fear for his personal safety, for the public embarrassment it would bring him and his family. CNN is not publishing his name because he is a private citizen who has issued an extensive statement of apology, showed his remorse by saying he has taken down all of his offending posts, and because he said he is not going to repeat this ugly behavior on social media again. In addition, he said his statement could serve as an example to others not to do the same. And then CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. How is that not blackmail? They're literally saying, you do what we tell you or we're going to give your identity away. Okay? So, if they have his identity, yeah, I guess technically they could publish it, but there are tons of laws against publishing someone's, basically doxing. That's what it's called. That's what hackers do. They find big people and they get some dirt on them, and then they threaten to publish it if they don't pay them or don't do whatever. It's blackmail. It's straight up wrong, okay? I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter if you like Trump or hate Trump. What CNN is doing here is fucked up. Now, CNN is all about, they are more leftist and more liberal and, social equality, this and that, blah, blah, blah. This is not social equality. This is not freedom of the press. This is not anything. This is them literally telling this guy, don't ever post anything that they don't like on social media again, or they're going to post his identity for everyone in the world. It's just fucked up. So, I don't know how you can take this any other way other than CNN's just absolutely retarded. Hopefully, this kid gets a lawyer and maybe can do something against CNN again with this, get some money out of them or something, because this is fucked up. The fact that CNN is willing to go to such lengths to get a kid's IP address. Oh, let me back up. Let me tell you how they did it. So the kid posted this on Reddit, right, as a joke, a meme, whatever. What appears to have happened is CNN reached out to Reddit, supposedly, and asked, hey, we've got this user. He posted this shit we don't like. Give me his IP address and his information about him. So they get the IP address, right? Well, supposedly Time Warner owns CNN or vice versa. They have a relationship. And in case you don't know, Time Warner is a huge internet company here. They actually were bought out by Spectrum, which I actually have at my house for my internet. So they have all this information on these IP addresses, and they can track down anyone. They have your IP. They give you your internet service. They can see what you look at online. They can see all this shit. They can get your address. So they gave this guy's identity up to CNN, and that's how they blackmailed him. They went to all these lengths over in the span of like a week to get this kid's address and basically threaten him. So now, I mean, from what this statement says, basically if he posts anything that they don't like let's say he posts something that says "I hate SpongeBob," and they don't like that, they can publish that identity. You know, they're threatening him for anything that he does, any offending post. You know, he's going to be in trouble. It was just ridiculous that this is even happening. And I don't understand why this isn't blowing up even more than it already has, just on how fucked up this is. So leave your thoughts down below, but there's really no other way around this. I mean, it is just fucked up. People post memes all the time. Yeah, some of them are offensive. If you get triggered, too bad. If you get offended, whatever, just close your fucking internet browser, whatever you're doing, you know, block the person. You don't go out and blackmail people, especially, this is just shameful and it's just wrong. I don't care who you are, what you believe in, this is not right, especially to be doing something like this to a kid who made a fucking joke on the internet. I mean, it's hilarious. I love it. I mean, how can you not enjoy seeing this? It's hilarious. And whether you like it or not, it doesn't even fucking matter because, I mean, what's happening here is just wrong. So again, like I said, post your opinions down below, but I don't think there's any real opinion here except for the fact that, you know, this is completely messed up. Now let me explain to you guys how you can actually protect yourself against something like this. You could get a VPN. Now, if you browse the web all the time, going to sketchy sites, you probably already have a VPN if you're not a fucking idiot. But if you are a fucking idiot, then you need to learn about a VPN. Or if you're just, you know, an average person and you're not going to sketchy sites, you might want a VPN. So basically what it will do is it will protect your identity from the website that you're visiting and also anyone trying to snoop in on that data. So when you go to a website, it goes to the proxy, which is the VPN, goes to a proxy server, right? And it converts, for lack of a better word, your IP address so that when you hit the site, they don't see your IP, they see the proxy's IP. So they don't know who the hell you are, they don't know where you're coming from, or anything like that. Now, there are a ton of free VPNs out there. However, I don't really recommend those. The reason why is because if a product's free, that means you're the product. That means they're data mining you. They're probably tracking where you go and stuff like that. You don't want that, especially if you're trying to be anonymous, right? On the internet, you're trying to not have people track you down. You don't want a free VPN. So if you guys want, you can pay for one. There's a few of them that I have heard of, like Hide My Ass. I've used that one a little bit. I've never paid for it though. They have like a free little thing, or at least they used to. But it wasn't like for a whole VPN. It was basically just to mask one website. It was like a piecemeal type thing, not a whole overarching thing. So that was basically just to, you know, defeat little things like, you know, a school blocking you from a website. You just put it into Hide My Ass and whatever it goes through. So I don't typically use a VPN, to be honest with you guys. And when I do, it's usually because I'm hacking and got banned or something. So I have to change my IP address, and that's the quickest way. So I use free ones for that because I don't really give a shit. But if you guys are actually serious about hiding your identity, a VPN could be a good way to go. You just want to make sure you read their terms of service, that they're not going to store your information or be able to trace you, basically, is what you want. So you don't want them to be able to do that. So you guys got to do your own research on that and find what works for you. But that's just my recommendation if you did want one. I don't personally use one, you know, on a daily basis. That's just my personal preference. I think it's, in my opinion, it's kind of another way for someone else to track me, which I don't really want to do. But if you're going to be posting stuff like this, that could possibly get you in trouble, I guess, even though this really shouldn't get anyone in trouble. You might want to think about using one. So that's just some food for thought. And if you guys have a better suggestion for a VPN or whatever, drop a comment down below. Maybe it'll help out some people. And that's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a thumbs up and subscribe. Over 5,200 people already have. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.